Hey everyone. So today I'd like to talk to you about what sensitivity actually is. Because sensitivity is something, of course, that comes up in my human design readings frequently. And I think it's largely misunderstood. I think when we say the word sensitivity, we assume something that it doesn't actually mean. And so I want to make a distinction and a clarification here. So, let's say, for example, something bad just happened to you and you're confiding in a couple of friends, and one of the friends is crying with you, and the other friend is not. The other friend is just sitting there and listening. And in that situation, we might look at the two friends listening to your hardship and your situation and think that the one that is crying is the most sensitive, right? That's naturally the way that people tend to think about sensitivity and the way sensitivity is viewed. However, that is just not the case. So what is going on in this situation is that one person is more expressive than the other. Crying is not necessarily correlated with how sensitive someone is. So that person that is crying is just the one that is expressing in the moment. So if we talk about emotional sensitivity, because right now I'm focusing a little bit more on emotional sensitivity. If we talk about emotional sensitivity, like in the human design chart sort of way, the undefined solar plexus is emotionally sensitive. Now, that does not mean that this is someone who automatically is a crier, someone who automatically gets very angry easily. This just means that this person has an attunement to the emotions of others, a sensitivity and awareness of a way of feeling and picking up the emotions of others. That does not mean that they are more expressive. Expression and sensitivity are different. So we see generally that women tend to be more expressive. I'm sorry, that women tend to be, well, yes, more expressive, but women tend to be more sensitive. That projectors tend to be more sensitive. That the undefined solar plexus is more sensitive. And there are sensitivities throughout the whole human design chart. However, if you are emotionally sensitive, then you are just aware of the experience of other people, the feelings of other people, what other people mean, what other people need, what is going on with them. That is sensitivity, not necessarily expressing from that place. So if you are emotionally sensitive, like we talk about in human design chart readings, or sensitive in any other sort of way, then that does not necessarily mean that you express, emote, or behave from that place. So being more emotionally sensitive than someone else does not necessarily mean that you are a big crier or that you feel more. It just means that you are more aware, more open to, in more ways, someone else's experience, someone else's emotions, someone else's needs. And so that is why I'm sure you can hear that is why this naturally is something that we expect of and correlate with the experience of being a woman, the experience of being undefined emotionally, the experience of being a projector. This is what true energetic sensitivity is. True sensitivity in general is just being aware of other people's needs, other people's experience, um, other people's feelings. There are people who are very emotionally expressive and are not very sensitive, right? So emotional expression is just the way emotion is coming out. It's just the way it's behaving in your body. It's emotional regulation, because I can be very sensitive to something happening around me, but I can be very regulated and not be expressing whatever I'm being sensitive to in the moment, whatever I'm feeling. So I hope that sort of distinction helps clarify what sensitivity actually is, because I think it's not helpful for us to think that that sensitivity is expression, and to think that some people are more sensitive to others because of how they express. That's just not the case. So yeah, so there's that. That's that thought for today. I hope that's helpful, especially if you've had a human design chart reading with me, or if you do in the future. I think this is a helpful clarification. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.